What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today, guys, we have COLDBREW on the channel. We're actually gonna talk about Raid Shadow Legends and what we think will come next to the game. Now, last time when we had COLDBREW on the channel was kind of like a quick hit and run, was more of a fun video. A lot of people kind of tended to take that video serious, man. Like, you know what I mean? Paragon was kind of like a fun one.
The comments went crazy about Paragon. I still get comments about Paragon in my videos, and I'm like, guys, it's nothing too amazing. There's very easy ways to beat it. It's just think for a second before you go in the comments and start saying things about Skratch, about COLDBREW.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a fun video, guys. We knew how to beat it. We just acted like we don't know because so many people were losing to his defense. I was like, okay, I gotta make a fun video out of it because it's a fun topic. But today, guys, we're actually gonna talk about the future of Raid. What we think is gonna come next to the game. What things they should improve a bit. Like, if we don't give them feedback, you know, they're not gonna improve anything. Maybe even if we give them feedback, they're not gonna improve anything. It's kind of like follow the system. Why to change something that's working? So as long as they're not gonna hear complaints or they're not gonna hear different opinions that is not working, probably they're like, well, this is working, why should we change it? So this is not a rant or anything like that. But while we're there, tomorrow we have everyone's favorite game mode starting, clan versus clan. As usual, it's not gonna have personal rewards tomorrow, guys. Having a quick look at the rewards to see what gear we are getting here is Savage and Frost. I'm happy with the Savage gear, tier 5, tier 3, they're getting it. COLDBREW, how are you feeling about CVC, man? Now, CVC's been out for a very long time. We're coming from very different clans, very different environments as gamers, to say like this. How are you guys feeling about CVCs and all this?
So like the clan that I'm in, I've been in this clan since I pretty much started playing Raid. Like, because Raid back then, 2 years ago, Skratch, you remember for sure, it wasn't, we didn't have so many things to do. Like, the clan was just the clan boss. And it didn't have a real point to be in the best clan possible. There weren't any advantages. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stay in there. And I stayed. Now with the CVC, it's a bit more complicated. There are, for sure, better things to do in a better clan, in a top 5 clan. You get a lot more stuff if you're competitive. Our clan in CVC, what we do is we see the competition, and depending on if we know we can beat them, we go for it. If not, we do like a relaxed run with a very minimum amount of points for each person, and that's pretty much it. We know we're gonna lose. Like, an example for that was last CVC we had the personal rewards, but we were faced against one of the top clans in CVC, in the highest tier, and like we knew we couldn't beat them, and we pretty much lost everything. We lost the personal rewards, and then we lost all the accessories, but we knew we wouldn't be able to win.
Got you, but like, go on, finish, then I'll start.
And for me, like, personally, I already, I know to level up my champions at that time because, I want to make my videos, I want to plan content, I want to push for HYDRA and stuff. So I already get the points, but I know that the clan cannot do what I do, and they don't have access to extra resources that I do have. So it really depends on where you want to be in the game for CVC.
Definitely. Like, I know everybody kind of hated it when it came out. It's not like I'm loving it now either, but it doesn't bother me as much, like at the beginning it really bothered me because the system was so flawed, They haven't changed it. They're not gonna change it because even if it was not working in the first few weeks, months for them, was not bringing them like income, they weren't gonna change it. Like, right now, just look at this. Everybody in the game is holding out on resources. You don't have to spend money to use resources during CVC. You're just holding your resources. You're using them during CVC. So what exactly is gonna happen? Player M is gonna take out their data. This player X used 5 books. Player X used 200 gems. Player X leveled up 5 champions. It doesn't matter if you spend money or no. Their data during CVC is going to show them tons of resources being used. So that means that is a successful mode for them, regardless if people are spending money or no. You know what I mean? I know top clans are spending money. We had crazy CVCs when we actually where we actually had to prepare, spend some money to buy energy just to be able to to ensure that we are getting the victory. It's more like egos and stuff like that. But honestly, it doesn't bother me. Lower clans, lower players, newish players, they can get some freebies from just completing some objectives. Like I remember on my free-to-play, I haven't played it in a while, by the way, but we were in tier 1. I was so eager to get to my milestones, you know?
So many chickens, you get shards, the XP, you know, XP boost. That's not so easy to get after a while on free-to-play. You get clan coins, you get some crafting materials, sometimes you get gear. It really is something nice for free-to-play because it's free stuff, really.
Yeah, like honestly, you get the clan gold, the epic tome, the shard. I was like, yay, salary there, you know. Let me go and grab all this because they're gonna help me. Clan gold is very important. So this kind of brings me out to the next thing, HYDRA. How are you guys feeling about HYDRA? Like personally, I think that the rewards are not there. You get Mitrala, you kind of lose the desire to farm HYDRA. Clan gold is very important. So if you're gonna go at the clan shop, you get the chaos ores, you're getting fragments for Yakal, Void legendary champion, which honestly is not a bad champion. You're getting a skin for Arbiter, you're getting the new gear, you can buy chaos ores now if you're in a higher level as a clan. You can actually use the clan gold. You have tons of useful things to buy from the shop. Plus you have Yannicka and stuff. So I'm mainly doing it now for the clan gold and to get the gear from the HYDRA. But I would love to see another champion. I would love to see even chaos ores in there, or just bring something to give an interest to the people. Like I have the time, I'm a content creator, I can afford to invest 2-3 hours every week to farm this horrible RNG boss. But a lot of you guys out there that are working different jobs and stuff, you won't have the time to dedicate it to it, you know. So how do you guys feel about it? That's kind of like my main curiosity about it, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing with my clan where I'm at. Like, we originally had the idea, okay, slowly we're gonna push for brutal. Once everybody feels comfortable to 2-key brutal, we're gonna be doing brutal instead of, let's say, normal. So 1-key hard, 2-key brutal, and that was the original plan. All right, but yeah, it's the thing with the randomness of the HYDRA. Every couple of weeks, it changes the rotation. It becomes more difficult to beat it. It's very annoying for players who don't have the time to put in like we do, all right? Or again, they don't have the end game champions who shine right now for the HYDRA. So pretty much my clan just drops normal and hard. I do hard, brutal, and nightmare. I get the 1 chest instead of the 2. I lose some efficiency with that, but I mean it's fine. But right now, with the additions to the clan shop, it has made it more and more desirable for me to be getting more clan coins. Those clan coins can actually get you a lot of stuff. I can see it on the free-to-play, and I can see it on the main account. Like, once I get the skin for Arbiter and your Carl, I'll need to be spending everything else, you know, on... There's gear, there's charms, there's energy. There's so many things in the clan shop that you can actually use, and it's for free. It's like you don't really spend money to get it. It's you're using your champions, you farm the HYDRA, you slowly get that. But I would like to see some changes to the HYDRA for sure to make it more friendly and accessible to everyone. And that's also going to help us as content creators, because, you know, Skratch, we do the videos, we did the videos on HYDRA, and like after the first month, the people who view the videos don't really care anymore. And it makes us like, okay, if they don't care about HYDRA, we have to do content in other stuff. Although HYDRA is supposed to be the end game, right?
So definitely, yeah.
So yeah, if they made it more accessible, easier to understand, like when each head goes to eat your specific champion, maybe lower some of the difficulty in the lower difficulties of HYDRA. So let's say the resistance and accuracy requirements, lower them even more. Then I think that might be a way to move forward.
Definitely. I feel like on normal or easy, whatever it is, they should lower the stats a bit, speeds, resistance, accuracy. The problem is that it's RNG involved because of the Head of Mischief and the Head of Decay, the cleansing head. Those two are the only heads that are bringing you RNG into the game. The other one, yeah, can hit hard, but you're giving him decreased attack. You know it won't hit hard because of it. While the Head of Mischief randomly he's gonna get buffs from here, from there. He's gonna use the 3% super mega force that he has, and it's gonna steal buffs even if you have resistance. At the wrong moment, the cleansing head is gonna shield the head that is gonna devour your champion at that moment. So all this RNG creates frustration and makes it unenjoyable, at least from my own experience. Sometimes I go in 2-3 hours and I just like break the keyboard, you know. Other times I go and bang first key, one key, and get out of there, you know. I feel like this is the frustration to it, and it shouldn't be there. And of course, better rewards. Now we kind of had everything, guys. So we've seen all the what's next in raid videos. We had every single update. Everything that we knew that is meant to come to the game is out. So right now we're kind of left in a massive void without having a clue on what's next in raid. So there are two things that we kind of have an idea. We know something that they will be coming to the game, but no ETA or anything like that. HYDRA, new difficulty, new head. They are in the data mining information, right? We have the new heads. Whenever you're loading the game, you see we have an extra head there, but we don't know what they're doing. So basically they said it like this. I can't really remember. I don't think I have the file anymore, but basically it was a HYDRA roadmap, a new head, new difficulty, next to the head, new rewards. Okay, so that's what I want to press it, the new rewards. I'm hoping for a new champion in there or something that would kind of make people to want to farm it. And hopefully the next heads coming to it, they won't include more RNG, you know, because that's gonna bring in more frustration.
For sure, like the more energy you have it in this game, like the Swift parry sets, even the stone skin has some RNG. If you plan to remove it or hope to remove it, you know, the more RNG, the more frustrating it becomes. So that's what I want to see from the HYDRA to move forward, is the new head being more reasonable to beat, and not have to use only specific champions. So let's say not only Shamael when Torment head is first, you know, in that rotation.
Definitely. So, that's what's gonna happen next rotation. Shamael for the win, you know. That's what I'm gonna use 100%.
Yeah. Torment first. It's just different affinities, if I remember when I saw it a little bit.
And then the next thing that we know is this little tower that actually changed colors from purple to red. And this is meant to be something that will empower your champions further, will make your champions stronger, new ways of improving your champions. So looking at the color, red, looking at the new artifacts that came to the game, the new rarity, mythical, red as well, I would assume that we were actually talking off cam here, a new ascension, okay? We were trying to think of different games that kind of have this sort of system. So basically, what I'm thinking is going to be a new way to ascend your champions to a mythical tier, you know, or something like that.
Yeah, that was they try to hint at this. They didn't give any information, but it was very clear, like last week when this color changed from purple to red, that, okay, they have something going on right now in their heads. They're moving forward with it. It's included in the patch, so they'll eventually also put it in the in the data mine for when more stuff is added in there. But for now, it's just the color. The idea was to empower your champions. If I remember the showcase correctly, it was something about empowering your void champions, but I hope it's not just that. I hope it's like every single one of your champions. So we'll just have to wait and see. I hope it's something that's always accessible. If it's something that we can farm, like every other dungeon is always accessible almost, except for the potion keeps. Maybe because it's near the potion keeps, it's gonna be something that opens every couple of days.
Yeah, it might be.
Who knows? Who knows? We just have to wait and see. I only know of Marvel Contest of Champions, I think it's called. Something about Marvel, and it has like this system of red stars in the heroes where it adds a lot of power to your hero. It's a way of ascending them even more after you reach the top level, and you make them even stronger. But we kind of already have that for legendaries using dupes. Okay, you use the dupes, you empower them. So I'm not sure what this would be and if it adds on top of what you already get.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it definitely looks like it's gonna be some Ascension sort of stuff. Now, the main concern, guys, is like how pay to win is going to be. Are we gonna be able to farm it? How COLDBREW said all the time. That's definitely gonna advantage the people that will have resources, will get everything done quick. They might have a limit on it. They might have different levels, so you're gonna farm it maybe like a Mino, for an example, for every champion in part. Might be an idea. I don't think that, like, I remember from different games, basically when you're ascending to red, a lot of times you have to use dupe copies, you know? Now here we already have a dupe system, so I would be like I'll be crazy shocked to see that they're doing something with dupes for this as well. It definitely needs to be something else, nothing to do with dupes, you know? So maybe it won't be as pay to win if they will just introduce a new currency to buy just to ascend champions to a higher rarity or whatever.
Higher base stats, maybe.
Yeah, probably they wouldn't make a tower for it, you know, because they can just give you offers, buy it, and goodbye. But we never know. So
yeah,
hopefully it's not gonna be something too powerful, too OP to break the game, you know. But we don't know anything else about it, guys. Like in terms of what else is meant to come to the game for this year. I know they specified it's gonna be the year of PvP. It's more like the year of PvG. Player versus gems, you know, because you're spending tons of gems, which is fine. Do your great haul now.
Yeah.
Now you use it to your advantage, because this is definitely not gonna stay like this for a. I feel like it was just a quick sloppy fix, just till they can figure out something better, or they just can't be bothered to figure anything else better. You know, I don't know what's happening with with them and the year of PvP. I know the situation is still very bad for Ukraine with the war and stuff. So putting that at their main priority, the game coming as their second priority, 100%. So we'll see down the line. They've definitely been keeping up everything pretty good, I would say, with considering their situation. So GG's to that. Yeah. And another thing that I kind of want to say here for the end, clan versus clan tomorrow. You know, a lot of times we don't find out about the info, right? We wake up the next day, guaranteed event, was meant to be a surprise, guys. Now, this can be the perfect example. It's the second day of Easter for Eastern Europe, at least for some countries in there. Ukraine is definitely one of them. So maybe either we're going to have a guaranteed event, a surprise one, because it's the perfect event, or we're going to have a 10x on something. We're going to find out tomorrow. But either way, I think we kind of covered our main topics here, guys. Do let us know in the comments down below. How do you feel about clan versus clan? How do you feel about HYDRA? How would you feel about the upcoming changes that will allow you to empower your champions even more? Let's just say they're in a neutral zone, not pay to win, not crazy free to play, just like a middle ground so everyone can get access to it. And COLDBREW, appreciate you being on the channel, brother. Make sure you guys head over and check out his channel. We're actually going to do another video there, guys. And appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love. And I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, guys.